So, the topic of is she really suing me? Probably not. She said she was going to sue me, which is why I keep saying she's suing me, but I haven't been served yet, and she hasn't repeated the threat or made an official video or post saying I'm suing the bitch. And the group has made this exact threat before because they know I don't have any money. So I would not be able to get a lawyer. They know that threatening to sue somebody who has nothing is scary and intimidating, and it's what they do to silence people, even if they're not really planning to sue. Just like when they said they were holding a fundraiser to desecrate my brother's grave, when they weren't really planning to do that. But that backfired because my aunt actually did that. But I want them to sue me because I want this to be over with. And a lawsuit would decide one way or another that this is done with. This is over. We all need to move on. And that's all I fucking want, is the ability to move on, which I cannot do as long as they are obsessed and following me and hiring private investigators to get information about me because they're determined that they're going to put me in prison for a crime that I did not commit 20 years ago. It's asinine that it has gone on for 5 years already. I just want it to end. Like, the only reason I want them to sue me is so that it will officially end. Because I can't afford to sue them. I can only afford to be sued and have a judge finally make a final statement that one of us needs to stop. And I get she has spent a lot of money to prove her point. She still has not proven her point, or I would be in jail. Bottom line, if she had proved I killed somebody, the police would be knocking at my door. You do not prove somebody killed somebody by looking at somebody else's court documents. The trial they're looking through, I was a witness to. I'm tired. I'm so mentally exhausted from all of this. And I know she's not really going to sue me. So it's not really going to end anytime soon. Because they're going to keep making money off of their lies about me. They're going to keep saying, well, they proved this, we proved this, we proved this. Then where are the handcuffs? Where are the prison bars? Where is the judge and jury? You proved only in the court of public opinion, and that's the court of a cyberbully's audience. I'm trying not to let it get me upset because I do have something wrong with my heart, and every time I get upset, I have an episode. Last video I made, I could feel my heart pounding out of my chest halfway through the video because I was getting upset. At my age, I can't do that. At my age, I'm tired of going through this, and I want to move forward. It is what it is at this point. I don't really want lawsuits to happen because lawsuits ruin lives. The only person that ever profits from a lawsuit is a lawyer. But I also really want a lawsuit to happen because it's the only way this is ever going to end. If they would all just fuck off without having to deal with lawsuits, that would be great. But that's not the world we live in.